Social media red flags in a relationship. Social media is a very, very important new discussion in relationships. I've noticed as a relationship coach that it's healthy, mature, and productive to communicate where you both stand in it. I just had a client, a coaching call yesterday in a similar situation of not a red flag that we're talking about, but more of her boyfriend was happily posting pictures of them together and not overdoing it. Boyfriend, by the way, boyfriend. And she's kind of more hesitant to really show more of her personal life on social media because she has a very corporate job and has a very clean page where it's not a day-to-day, meal-to-meal, workout-to-workout kind of, Instagram page. And so she asked me, would this be a problem for me to not want to post as much, or maybe tell him maybe let's slow it down? But she's flattered. She loves the gesture. She understands the commitment, the exclusivity, that inviting other people's eyes and opinions on a relationship that's getting not only great, but it's just going forward. She wondered, is it weird or would I offend him? And I was like, no, not at all. Not at all. How he handles his page is different than how you handle your page. How you handle your page is different than how I handle my page. My personal social media page on Instagram, I personally post more work things, accomplishments, maybe some personal memories, but it's definitely not a day in, day out, even weekly post on the wall. It's very specific. Things I'm open to sharing, things I'm open to getting criticized on or even want to express. So when it comes to social media red flags in a relationship, it's more of the bigger topic is having that conversation with someone. When you're, again, boyfriend, girlfriend, not few dates, not a couple of hookups, maybe not even a month into dating or 2 months into dating. We're talking about relationships, exclusivity, commitment, labels, if you want to go that far. Because I've seen too many times social media test relationships, crack relationships, crumble relationships, because someone manages or someone has a different perception on how social media should be handled compared to how we want to handle it. So this first one is a red flag if someone is appearing single and they're in a relationship with someone. The red flag, social media red flag in a relationship is appearing single. Do you have to change your status? No, you don't have to. And I think that's more of a Facebook thing, by the way, not even an Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, or whatever else, YouTube thing. You should want to change your status because you're in a happy relationship. But, do you even want to put your status out there? Who knows? Again, these are conversations to have compared to assuming red flag, you didn't change your status. Well, I don't even have my status on my profile. I don't even actually share that. Oh, okay. How come you're not promoting us on a relationship on social media even more? And then when you have this expectation on social media, you come across a lot of red flags of unspoken agreements. When it comes to appearing single, this is kind of more in the obvious sense of not wanting to post pictures of you, not sharing moments with you and towards close friends of the close friends circle, never sharing the video or story that she might or he might tag you in. Never acknowledging who your girlfriend, boyfriend is on your page at all, even on birthdays, celebrations, anniversaries, vacations. They're all about almost portraying a single life. Look at me. Look what I've done. Look how I look. Look at this. And more of like a flaunt in a sense of they're appearing single to seem available. Another interesting situation in this topic, this red flag appearing single for social media and relationships, is for influencers, content creators. I'm one of them. And so, again, it's not appearing single. It's more of not sharing too much. But when you're in a relationship and you're happy with someone, you love where you're going with this person, you're going to want to share something with it within that close friends section, that close friends group. I look at this, though, in the whole social media red flag conversation, relationships, is if you need social media to validate your relationship, I think we have a bigger question, a bigger concern. It's a conversation to have, to share, to express, to understand between two people, so there isn't new surprising moments or feelings or shocking things to see. No one has a perfect, clean social media page. Let's just be real. But there should be in line with where they are, who they are, and who they're with. So appearing single when you know you're in a relationship, if it's not talked about in the sense of why you're only showing non-relationship stuff, it's because it's work-related, more corporate, something that's of a brand, influencer, sponsor. That's something you'd want to share with your partner, with your loved one. Hey, it's not that I don't want to share. If anything, I will share my personal page. I'll share my personal page. My family knows about you. My friends know about you. They love you. But when there's pressure or expectation to share it on all your pages, you have to have that conversation with your partner on what's reasonable, what's fair. If they're against it, that's something off there. They expect it, there's something off there. Appearing single in one eye is maybe not appearing single to others. My question is, are you guys having that conversation to understand how you both appear on social media and you're both okay with it compared to expectation? Which leads to number 2. This one's kind of quite interesting. I've had a client in this situation. Refusing the connection, refusing the acknowledgement. Where do you think I'm going with that? Social media red flags in relationships. Number 2, refusing the connection, refusing the acknowledgement. So now we know, listen, I keep my page more professional. I don't share personal things. I'd be more than happy to share to my close friends. Yours seems a little more open and social and engaged with friends and family. Great. I love it. I love looking at your pictures. I like them. I comment on them. Tag me if I love it. There's that understanding between two people, right? We're not appearing single. We're together. But the refusing of the acknowledgement, the refusing of the connection. You didn't accept my request? How come I only follow you and you don't follow me? Interesting. Why is this always a one-way situation? It's one thing if you're investigating and constantly obsessed over social media pages on your partner's page, which I've heard way too many clients go through it. Coach's following is going up. Coach's following is going up. There's a bigger question than just his following, I'll tell you that. But when you're refusing the acknowledgement, refusing the connection where you guys can't even be following each other, friends, supporters, tagged, mentions, stories, comments, likes. Again, it goes to a point where some people aren't big on social media. Some people don't want to do it. And usually those people don't really have pages, or those people don't post as much. So the partner understands that they don't really care. They don't really post. They're barely on it. So that's one thing you're like, okay, whatever. They're not even on it, which actually is quite a green flag, to be honest with you. But if they know they're on it and they know you're on it, and there's an acknowledgement being refused, a connection being refused, rejected, there's something there. There's a red flag there. They're basically putting a line to continually look single, appear single, which leads to number 3. Everyone's gone through this one. I've heard a lot of clients and calls on this situation. Social media red flags in relationships, number 3. In relationships, ladies and gentlemen, relationships, not the guy you've been hanging out with 3 weeks, not your new Bumble match, not the person you just slept with. Boyfriend, girlfriend, relationships. Liking inappropriate photos. Liking inappropriate photos. Algorithm's going to feed you more of it. You're liking inappropriate photos. Oh, I'm only looking. I'm not touching. I'm not cheating. No, you're not. And technically, morally, it's okay to even look. I mean, it's down the street. It's at the gym. It's on your phone. It's everywhere. We get it. It's inevitable. We understand it. It's part of life. It's human nature. Do you have to like it? Do you have to like double tap? Do you have to? Do you really want to show the platform, the world you're following, the algorithm, what you're liking when you say you love me? You could like to look at something, but do you have to like acknowledge it with a button? And so when that situation comes up, that makes my clients or other people I've talked to, does my partner have a wandering eye? Always kind of checking out what's better, what's hotter, what's sexier, what's better for my brand, my company? Are they always just basically the grass is greener somewhere else kind of thing? Kind of. They're definitely playing with fire, I'll tell you that. It's only a matter of time until something, one of those likes becomes available, and then there's an exchange of DMs, which leads to other red flags, which I'll go over in part 2 of this video. But my point is, it's very obvious liking inappropriate photos, liking inappropriate videos. Since it's more accessible in our hands, on our phone, every day, all day, it's okay to look at something hot and sexy. It's okay to look at an attractive person. It's everywhere in life you go. It's everywhere on your phone. It's okay. I mean, are you obsessed? Are you constantly searching it? Are you liking it? Are you following it? It's interesting. Red flags in a relationship. Ladies, don't put this pressure on someone you're dating who's not your boyfriend. Ladies, don't put this pressure on someone you're like, but that's not your boyfriend. This is relationship situations, because you realize you've taken the time to be not only in a relationship, but you've taken the time to get to know each other, to see the chemistry, connection, the compatibility. You've taken time to get to know someone's character, where usually or hopefully this isn't a problem. This isn't a topic. This isn't a conversation. This isn't something to worry about. You've done it the right way. You've done it in a healthy way. You've helped yourself succeed in a relationship by being patient to see someone's character through a period of time, compared to, he's great, I'm all in. And that's something I talk about in my other videos, taking time, being patient to who you call your boyfriend, girlfriend, or be in a relationship with. Because these red flags start to show and peak their way out on the time frame of getting to know someone to maybe think about being in a relationship with. So if you see all these things already, do you think these things are going to go away with a relationship? Again, a conversation to have, social media. Part 2 is coming out right after this. I want you to check it out right after this video. Subscribe to my channel, and that way you're notified for more future videos. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your situations in this topic. What is it that you all have experienced, heard, or what do you suggest? I want to know what you all suggest. Again, I love to hear your input because, again, you guys make me a better coach. My name is Coach Undressed, and I just want to say thank you again for your support. See you soon.